Hey guys, today I'm going to cook a beef tri-tip roast on the Weber kettle. So let's get queuing. I found a package of beef tri-tip roasts for $5.97 a pound, which is a good price around here because I've been seeing them for $12, $13, even $15 a pound, which is pretty crazy. I'm in Northern California, so tri-tip's pretty popular around here. But anyway, these are untrimmed, meaning that on the back side there's a lot of fat. See, this one I didn't trim, and you can see all the fat that is on there. I'm not going to cook that one, I'm only going to cook one. But you can see this is the back side. I already trimmed all that fat off of there, and you don't have to do that, but I've just cooked them with the fat right on there. But for this one, I decided to trim it. So I'm just seasoning up with some kosher salt and Johnny's seasoned pepper. Besides peppers, says sugar, red and green bell pepper, garlic, and onion in it. Flip it over, do the other side, and then we'll get it on the grill. I'm using Royal Oak lump charcoal for this, and I have one of these tumbleweed starters I put in there to get it lit. It's in my slow and sear to hold it. If you don't have one of those, just pile your coals on the back side of the grill. But slow and sear just kind of makes things a little nicer. So I have it filled up about 3/4 of the way, and once that gets going, we'll get the tri-tip on there. Tri-tip I usually try to cook to an internal temperature of about 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. I used to have one of those wireless probe thermometers, but I moved so many times they got lost along the way somewhere. So I just have a quick read thermometer I'm going to check it with, but for now we'll just get the lid on there and let it cook. I'm leaving the vents wide open for now. It's been an hour. I'm going to check this. I've checked it a couple of times, but the internal temperature wasn't done yet. That looks really nice. So let me see what the internal temperature is now. 133 degrees. I think that's good right there. I think I'm going to get it off of there. Usually I sear it at the end. A lot of times I reverse sear it, but that is nice color on it. I haven't even touched it. I think I'm just going to get it off and try it that way. Keep it real simple. This has been resting for about 15 minutes. Let's see what the internal temperature is now. 138. Let's cut into this and see what it looks like. Okay. Well, it looks nice and juicy. I think that looks pretty good. All right, let's try a bite. That's real good. It's real tender, real juicy. Sometimes tri-tip can be a little chewy if you try to go too much on the rare side, but that's real good. Annie seems excited. I tried to give her a taste of things that didn't have meat in it in a couple of videos, and she wasn't too excited. Want to try that one, Annie? There you go. There you go. That one's Annie approved. Well, that was easy. I never moved it. I never touched it. I never flipped it over or seared it at the end, anything. I just let it sit in that one spot, and the grill got up to 375 degrees at the hottest. Closed the vents down a little bit so it wouldn't go over that. I think it was on there about an hour and 5 minutes until the internal temperature got to be whatever it was, 135 or something like that. I said I wanted it between 130 and 140, but I'm starting to think I kind of like it closer to 140. I think it's a little bit more tender that way, and it wasn't dry. It was nice and juicy. So I'll write everything in the description like usual. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.